Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. It's kind of late, so I got to put this dude on the grill. I done heard enough from this guy right here. Grifter. You just trying to sell books. Let's look at some of his titles. I can prove it. He finna go on the grill. And again, this guy right here, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the type of guy that's the reason why I said, you know what? I'm going to serve God on my own. After all, it's all about me and him. It's all about our personal relationship. I'm not finna deal with these guys because I left the street life because of what was going on out there, and I came in the church and this dude was there. I'd rather deal with the hood than deal with these type of guys. These type of guys, they say, all right, Most High God, it's time for you to go. And they put him out of the house and they try to take his role. This dude right here. Let's look at his titles. Tony Gaskins on Choosing the Perfect Partner. Fake. Okay, watch this. All he talk about, he caters. I've heard him. You can't tell me he don't. 5 things a woman shouldn't tell a man up front. So you telling women to lie to men. Look at this. Love and relationships with Tony Gaskins. Love? Man, are you serious, man? I think most men know right now. Wait, let me go over here because these on my TV, this stuff plays. I think most men know that dealing with these women ain't about love. How is it love arguing? Hey, tell me if I'm wrong. When we used to argue in the street, what ended up happening? Fighting. Police called. That's not love. In some cases, that be hate. So when you even, unless I'm trolling, I'm not talking about love. Wait, let me go back. Let me go to what I'm telling you. Because we're going to get into this real quickly. I'm asleep. You know how you start waking up? Wait, hold on. You know how you start waking up? I wake up and this dude is playing. I don't know if he just trying to go up the algorithm, but what he said was dumb. Look at him. Let him go. Okay, so what should she do? Because based on the Bible, if you telling a wife to let her husband go and she's any part of the trouble in her relationship, you basically telling her to commit adultery. Because, like, you want to talk about what the Apostle Paul said? What did he say? Let her remain unmarried. Why did he say that? Because the Apostle Paul knew that women can't go around here divorcing their husband for no reason and thinking the Most High just going to wink at it. Just look at this. Look at this. These men, wait, hold on. He just trying to play the man. This dude is about money. That's all it is. We all about it. No mistake about it. But some people actually have sincere motives. And look. I don't even have to. I already know what he talking about. If you taking up for Jenny Mai, y'all know it's a rumor that Jenny Mai is pregnant by Cam Newton. How do we know that ain't the reason for the demise of their relationship? But let's go to, wait, let me see. Hold on. I got to look up the video. I was told, you make too many videos. That's why you don't get no view. No, it's a couple other reasons. YouTube don't want me to get views. They want him to get views. Look at his views. Look at his subs. That's why. I'll cook him any day of the week. Any day. He'll come on there, Lord, Lord this, Lord that. Anybody that's using the word Lord, you already know that their knowledge is not advanced. Look up the definition of that word. They still calling him Lord? Are you serious? They insulting him and trying to compliment him at the same time. But you know why? Do you know why? Because they put the prophets out of the church a long time ago. Ben put them out. Well, hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to do this with one hand. But some guys know. Guys was coming in there on this video I'm about to play and stating their case, stating their piece. Doing this with one hand. He got to go on the grill. And when I get situated later, I'm going to finish him off. And I want him to try to play that church, that Bible role. No disrespect to none of my Christian listeners, but you're going to learn some things today if he tried to come back at me with scriptures and stuff like that, like he just a man of God, this, that, and you know what? I can't judge his soul. Because it's a lot of people that might be saved, but they just don't know things. But if he come on here like he just a man, guess what? Give me a second. I've always, like, my whole entire life, I done faced opposition. But what I could tell you about the opposition that I done faced is that most of it is coming from people who don't want the truth. That's what it is. Most of it's coming from people who want other people to like them, and they don't want to face the reality of whatever the situation may be. And that's the majority of the opposition. Here it is right here. Listen to this.
Listen to me. I'm tell y'all something that just hit me on a coaching call. And I hate to break this to you. Every man who watches POR, unfortunately, whether you know it or not, you are getting the man. Because it just hit me. I said, why don't I watch that? And it hit me and say, I'm not comfortable looking at another man's thing all day, every day.
Hey, let me just pause it for a second.
You cannot be watching that and not say that you don't want you no man. You want your man. Listen to me.
Okay. Here we go again with the DICK police for one. The main DICK police is people who think they know the Bible. But this man at the same time will give King David his props. He'll give King Solomon his props. He'll give Samson his props. I guarantee you, I don't even have to hear his preaching. 3 guys that were more into women than probably we are. You talk about body counts. Solomon's body count was 1,000. 700 wives, 300 concubines, probably more. So this is what's wrong with the church, man. So he said, okay, always remember this, and I'm going to say it twice. When you use words like all or every to make points, you one of three things. Either you playing God, like you can see everybody, like you know everybody. You a grifter, you a liar, or you all three. You can't use words like every and all when trying to make a point. You're supposed to use words like many and a lot of y'all. Look at his face. Like what a perfect capture. You could tell by, look how he's looking. Look at his body language. Oh, I'm going to get him with this. You're going to get cooked for this one. Let me tell you something about PORN is normal. Twerking is POR, fill in the blank. Most twerking is what? One or more women, right? And some, you see how I use most? And some is probably other things going on. The plastic piece. The plastic piece. Glass piece. A lot of porn is women doing solo acts. Right or wrong. But this guy said every man that watches it is into men. So that's like saying every guy that disobeys God hates God. See how I put every in there? That's like saying that every guy that looks at a woman that her man is with her, he and the man. Let me tell you something. This coming from somebody that done watched plenty of that stuff. You don't be paying attention to that. Now I can say most. I can't say every. Because you don't know what's going through people's mind. But I can say that most guys that watch that ain't thinking about the dude that's in it. I can say most. That's why guys was coming in the comment, this is complete nonsense. The women like, yeah. Because you know what these women want? You know what these 2023 women want? They want to govern your stick. They want you to go without unless they say so. That ain't how the Most High set it up. But this guy he wants to be Most High. Right? Look at the capture of his face. This is why you guys and you women. And he said he had a coaching call. Man, who are you coaching? Some dude, he finna turn some dude into a sucker. He finna twist the scripture. Submit one to another. Let me tell you something. When Paul said submit one to another, he wasn't talking about marriage. He was talking about in general. Does a king submit to the subjects? Y'all just getting goofy with this stuff. Like, I'm starting to wonder, do this guy even hear from God? Do he even talk to him? Because how is one God telling this guy something different than what he telling his prophets? I'll wait. Then he said, let's go back to it.
tell y'all something that just hit me on a coaching call. And I hate to break this to you.
I hate to break this to you.
Every man
I want to sell my books.
who watches POR,
Every.
unfortunately, whether you knew it or not,
So now he trying to. He knows what you know about you more than
But
you.
it just hit me. I said, why don't I watch that? And it hit me and say, I'm not comfortable looking at another man's thing all day, every day. You cannot be watching that and not say that you don't want you no man. You want your man.
So that's saying, have any of you guys played football? Man, when you play football, man, it's dudes walking with their meat out, walking through the locker room naked. They in the shower. You can't take no shower by yourself. You undressing to get dressed to go out on the field. Y'all seeing each other jump. Whether you want to or not, you practically got to close your eyes not to see it. So he's saying that because you seeing each other jump, you want you a man. No wonder the church has very little effect. Because it's dudes like this right here. And I'm going to tell you, he even looks like guys that went to these churches that I was making valid points and they were sitting there trying to argue with me. Sitting there trying to turn the women against me in the church. Dudes like this. In the club. Trying to dance with other dudes' girlfriend like the Most High gonna protect them. I saw him do that. You can't tell me. I know. Showing off for women. It's a matter of time. And when he gets exposed, y'all, because I'm gonna tell you like this. I know a fraud when I see one. It's just a matter of time. All of y'all make videos on this dude. I don't care if you have to create a channel. When he falls, just like Derrick Jaxn did, make videos. Because this guy right here, if you listen to his other content, clown, catering to women, simp. He just like Derrick Jaxn. But he's worse than Derrick Jaxn. Go to some of his videos and come back in the comments and tell me if I'm wrong. Is this guy worse or better than Derrick Jaxn? This is what's wrong with these preachers, y'all. You go to counseling, like my cousin said, man, we in counseling right now. I said, oh boy. Because I know what church his wife goes to, if she's at the same church. I used to go there. I know how those people are there. Unless something changed. I don't deal with these churches, man. Like when you get, it's almost like a PhD going back to kindergarten, going to some of these churches. And then they'll make you feel bad about being on PhD level. That's what they do. That's what they do. Ah, man, you be real careful. Meanwhile, sinners have more money than them. Sinners are more healthy than them. If you got God in you, like you say, why ain't the world more affected by you? These people be tripping. Now, I'm not condoning and I'm not telling you to watch it. But what I'm telling you is that if you do watch it, if you choose to watch it, here's a couple things you need to know. The whole time the Most High looking at your heart, he testing your mind. Why? Because he knows. He knows that heterosexual men love seeing women naked. But let this dude tell it. Maybe that's him. Maybe he can't see nuts and not desire them. I mean, me personally, when I think of masculinity, this ain't what I see. This dude remind me of R.A. Vernon. You already know what R.A. Vernon was just talking about, right? So, I'm not telling you to watch it, but what I'm telling you is it's natural for you to want to watch that. Especially you guys that's married, ain't getting none, your wife holding it from you, holding some of the type of grudge against you. You guys who have super high libido and you choose to stimulate yourself that way, there's various true reasons why guys watch it. Now, I would advise for you to utilize more self-control, to practice polygyny, and if she plays sexual games with you, dump her. Yes, you can dump a wife. First of all, she don't even have to be your wife. You can get on your knees before God and commit to her as your concubine to possibly become your wife. Now, but you let guys like this tell you monogamy is the way. European, brown-skinned Europeans, everything about a lot of things, well, I ain't gonna use everything because then I'm being like him. Let me rephrase that. A lot of things that are taught in the Christian church are straight from the Europeans. Now, I could give you details. I'm gonna go on my members only and do a video probably this week giving details as to why, some of the reasons why they practice monogamy. You won't believe it, but you do your research. That ain't the way our ancestors did it. The only time our ancestors practiced monogamy is, one, if they had to focus on some type of task, they didn't want all those wives because that's a lot of emotion to deal with. You see what happened with Abraham. And two, if they were establishing churches, they couldn't have more than one wife because it's going to take away from them. It's going to take away from their commitment. But let this guy tell it. Monogamy has always been the way. Just like some of the other fictional things that guys like this believe. But they'll speak dogmatically though, and they'll close their eyes like he did. I'm getting them with this. Okay, that's like me saying every guy that tries to wear designer glasses is covetous. Every guy that wears a chain is covetous. He's trying to be seen. Every guy that dressed nice, he's trying to be seen. That's what he just did. I'm going to get him again later. I am. Clown. Let me play his theme music. I gotta play his theme music in the background. Hold on. Gotta play his theme music. This is my devotion, my dedication to him. I gotta give him his theme music.
Having health insurance.
Wait, hold on.
So if anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP, listen up.
Wait, hold on. Don't worry. I will find his theme music. We'll be back. My tribute to Mr. Grifter, caterer, making high body count rebellious Jezebels feel great.